Alright, I'm back earlier than I had planned on being, but we got a notice that might change how quickly we can get this level of the challenge done. So we got a notification that Scarlett is performing superbly at school, and that means that she can graduate early if she talks to the principal or uses the computer. So I thought, why don't we do that? We actually have the A student thing covered. We are working on her friend of the world thing. She just needs to get her skill up. She needs to become a doctor, and I wanted to send her off to university. So I want to kind of just get a head start on all of that. To give context, she is currently 10 days from aging up to an adult. Now, I do have a mod that makes university last for just basically 2 terms if we take a full course load. So the timing should work out roughly where we should be able to have her done with university about the time she becomes an adult, and then we can get started on her career. So it's asking, are you sure? Graduating early will mean Scarlett will no longer be a student. They will be able to get a head start in an early career, but will not get to attend the graduation ceremony. I'm going to be honest, the graduation ceremony isn't all that impressive anyway, so we're going to go ahead and end it there. Now the next thing we need to do is hop into here and go to university right there, and I missed it, and apply to universities. All right, once she is signed up, we will have, I think it's about a 3-day wait before we can actually get accepted in. We'll check as we can, but it'll take some time. And then once Oasis is done with all of this, we're going to go ahead and open up the shop. I did make a slight change to the shop. Again, I added these windows like I used on the front of the house over here. I actually felt like it looked better than what I had before. Not that big of a change or big of a deal, other than the fact that it doesn't fade away when I'm in front. So we have to kind of play the shop from this side. But with that said, this is all of the pottery she has managed to accumulate and all of the tea sets. So there should be pretty hefty profit on this next round. And she had to repair one more of these vases. I'm just going to pop that there for a second. So we have like this whole collection of repaired vases now. Alright, so now that her needs are all in order, I'm going to go ahead and open up. And it's a very weird time to open up shop. I totally get that, but we're going to have her... Why are you going all the way over here to wash your dishes? You have a perfectly good sink over in the kitchen. I understand, because I didn't set this as a bathroom sink, that we have to be all dramatic about it, but okay. So that's a kitchen sink, and this one is a bathroom sink. Alright, oh my goodness, already raking in the dough. Wow, okay, you bought like 3 things all at once? That's amazing. All of these things have the unbreakable coating on them, so they're all kind of basically at their maximum potential. And everyone seems pretty happy with what they're seeing, so we're going to go ahead and welcome everyone. I really feel like we could do so much better here. I want to improve this business to its full potential. And it's something I want to work on, obviously, over time, but also want to go ahead and advance her in a relationship.
Dag dag.
Oh, these feel like people who are just very much her style. They fit right in. I think she might want to get to know her a little bit. Tell her a funny story. Talk about the temperature. And let's see, we'll try to talk a little bit about, let's see, invite you to hang out as well. And a little joking about politicians. Always, a really smart idea. Enthuse about pottery. Discuss pottery techniques. Really kind of get them interested in what you're interested in. We are nearly sold out, by the way. Doing really well. Let's see. We have. I kind of want to hire these two, but um, not that we need anyone, but I just kind of love that they both seem to have that whole vibe of looking like they would fit in here, you know? And okay, pottery sounds pretty cool. I'd love to see your art sometime. Yeah, you literally just bought some of our art, but okay, we hired Cecilia and we hired Shirley. Let's manage what they do. I think I will have you just be friendly and let's see. I'm not really sure. Maybe clean, and I'll probably have the same thing for Shelly. We don't really need to worry about anything to do with the pottery. I think she will actually be the one to make pottery. I would feel like that falls under, maybe it's a hobby. Art and music would have been where I would look for it originally. Skill? Play flute. Why do I feel like I have, like, only a fraction of what I would normally have as well? This is... Okay, something's a little off here. We've also built up a lot of points here for Scarlett, and I feel like now is a good time to kind of look at what we might want to do with some of those points. Now, she needs to finish the Friend of the World aspiration, which we're very close to doing as it is. And then we have the career in the doctor, and then we have the doctor career that we have to max out. She volunteers frequently. She basically is just very good and family oriented. We've already unlocked incredibly friendly. I think it might make sense because of all of the people that she knows that she would have connections, which should even further increase her career skip. I don't think it's actually going to make much difference because of university, but we'll put that in there for now also. And then I'm kind of leaning toward like either super green thumb or kind of moving up into one of these, you know, like Forever Fresh or something ridiculous and silly, but she's been just getting points so easily because she really just kind of I don't know, she's naturally able to do so much. Actually, Carefree really does feel like it would fit her. And that still leaves us with over 1,500. So we could do, let's see, Sincere. That actually makes sense. These Sims have more success with apologies and compliments. And I do feel like she is a very sincere kind of person. Okay, Clement is wondering if we want to go over and hang out. I just, uh, you know, I just don't think he's the one, and I know that that would have been an opportunity to explore that, but I do think that we're going to go ahead and close for today. Um, even with paying employees, which were only 40 simoleons for their, we're way underpaying our employees when you consider what we make in a day. But 15,000 simoleons, almost 16, from just one day of sales. 525 of that was tips, which is just amazing and slightly crazy. Okay, now that the business is closed, I think we're going to go ahead and open up Cupid's Corner, kind of set up our profile, and get to, you know somebody. Creative and Ambitious is actually a great spot to put that. And we're going to look for some matches and see if we can find someone she's interested in checking out. Let's see, there's Dusty, Rancher, and Child of the Ocean. It's a strange combination. Pan, who is self-assured and good. He's actually, a handsome young man there. Camden is giving me the kind of guy who tells you lame jokes, and yeah, it might be the clothes he's wearing. I'm probably judging a little too much. Frank is showing off his fish, but he's lazy, and I feel like she's not going to be into that. It's also a little, I don't know, risky to admit that you're lazy right out of the bat there. Right out of the bat? Right out of the gate. Okay, animal enthusiast and sassy. He does give sassy vibes. I'll give you that. And Raymond, non-committal. Yeah, considering we're looking for commitment, unflirty and skeptical. Really not selling yourselves here, guys. Honestly, I'm kind of liking Pan. I wanna go ahead and check out saved. I'll add him to our contacts and ask him to create a date, and maybe we'll just, go have a little fun. Even though we are looking for something long term and looking for romance, I'm gonna do just to get to know you. I think that's the safe way to go. We're gonna randomize. Fishing, exercise, TV, friendly and funny. Weird combination of stuff, but okay. And I think maybe we'll go to the park. I know that we can do the fishing there. Although we could do fishing here at home and also have the option of the TV. So, yeah, see, because we have a little fishing spot right here. We can take him to watch TV. I feel like she's not too worried about having him over like this. Alright, so, let's see. We're going to be friendly. We're going to talk about our interests. So, discuss interests and hire him, apparently, is an option. Let's see. And gossip? No, we don't want to gossip. How about a little bit on hobbies? We'll discuss pottery with him. Pottery and writing are basically her big things. Damocles? Discuss healthy relationships. Rave about your favorite singers. Maybe we can actually play while we're sitting here at the chess table. Maybe we should go to a pottery class together sometime. I would love to learn more. Hey, listen, Pan, we can actually teach you, like, right here. We have all of the stuff to teach you. We can have, like, a full-on ghost, kind of moment where we're standing behind you showing you. Yeah, if you haven't seen the movie, that you've probably seen that scene. Alright, we want to keep socializing, obviously. She wants to tell a joke, and we need to do some kind of fitness type thing. That one probably was one I should have taken off, because I'm not sure that is going to work out so well. Oh, he's a cheater? Oh no. Okay, but he was being funny. I mean, it was totally a joke. And he's saying, you're so fun to be around. I really enjoy spending time with you, and I hope you feel that way about me too. So they're already having a blast together. I feel like that's pretty positive. And he really does look like her type. He looks like a professor, which seems like exactly her type. Let's see, actually, can we ask you a bit about who you are? Let's see, ask about, no. Ask. I can type. Ask about. I don't really want your. Let's see, small talk? Yeah, ask about career. Okay, quit cheating though, dude. I'm trying to talk about how nice you are. Okay, let's see, we don't want to mentor him. Private tutor. Okay, he is literally like a professor type. Okay, he's a teacher. So, oh my goodness, he's like kind of perfect for us. Other than the cheaty chess thing, but I feel like he's trying to be funny because he's being a little too obvious about it. So I'm just gonna pretend. Yeah. Okay. I honestly didn't expect to find somebody on the first try, but I don't know. He's kind of funny, and he's kind of cute for her. Okay. Oh, wait. We can discuss fishing spots. Of course we don't. Yeah, we have fishing on there now. Okay, actually, yeah. Why don't we go ahead and go fishing together. I think she's fished like once. Okay, he's a genius. I mean, he's perfect. I don't know. He's just kind of immediately right for us, and I kind of love it. I don't know. It's really cute. These are not the kind of clothes I would typically fish in, but I don't know. I'm liking this. I'm liking it. It's cute. Let's check on Scarlett. She's exhausted. Should probably have her stop. Can we check on our application status? And then we're gonna go ahead and get some sleep. Okay, application is still going through. Alright, well, we can try maybe a little small talk while we're standing here. We do need a couple of small talk and a couple of silly moments. So, let's see. Ask about his favorite color. If you say brown, I will know for sure you are meant to be ours, okay? Just putting that out there. Feel free to say what you want to say, but I'm just pointing that out, okay? And then we're going to share some personal details. So how about we go ahead and stop fishing. Ask him his favorite color. Make my day and say brown. You look like you like brown. Okay. Oasis's career. Okay, but what did we actually learn about you? Okay, let's open your profile. Okay, so you are in education. You're self-assured, good, and genius. You're perfect for us, okay? I don't know how else to say this. You are literally perfect for us. But did we learn your actual favorite color yet? Can I, if I type... Okay, let's try this again. Let's ask about your favorite color again. So I feel like... Okay, so Pan has learned that she's an employee. Okay, oh, dislikes the color red. Okay, but you're wearing a red shirt. And, I mean, she has red hair. How do you feel about red hair? You're probably not going to like her daughter very much. Just saying. I mean, you know, she's very into the red thing. Okay, so that could be a problem. But Scarlett gets along with everyone, so I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. Okay, how about you express admiration right away? You are feeling this date so much right now. Okay, and what? See, that came up like all of a sudden. Okay, we're not gonna go there just yet, but I think it gives an indicator that, oh, you're an optimistic sim. Okay, now you want to be silly a little bit, so let's go ahead. No potty humor. I don't feel like they're potty humor type. Okay. Share some outdoorsy tips. Yeah, because you're totally outdoorsy this one time you've gone fishing in your entire life. And let's see. Hobbies. Talk a bit about cooking. And we still gotta work on that being silly. Being silly is not under... Okay, do an impression. And I feel like we need more silly behavior things. So do 2 impressions and see if that will check off that whole being silly thing. And then date actions. Let's ask how the date's going. And I kind of want to extend it. So ask to extend the date. I'm hoping you agree to extend it. Okay. Oasis is just getting started. This might not be the best date ever, but there's still a chance of having a good date. Okay. More time. Okay, it's been extended, so we have 4 hours yet to keep going here. So, okay, let's, we want to tell a story. So, let's go to stories. Share your soul's journey. Feels very dramatic, but I feel like, you know, they're at a certain age where they're just not, you know, really putting up with a lot of extra crap anymore. They're just like, yep, I know what I want. I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to tell you. You're going to love this story, though. This is an unbelievable story. Apparently my soul's journey does not count as a story, but you're going to love this unbelievable story. Then I'm going to tell you an engaging story. She is an author. I feel like storytelling is her thing. In fact, that's one of those things I keep forgetting from the rewards store. There actually is the option to be a great storyteller, and I like never use this. But I feel like someone who is such a basically an award-winning oh, don't ask him to pursue his dream job. He already has what we consider his dream job, so we're gonna go ahead and keep that. Alright, she's gonna give him her keys. She's gonna be like, I am so convinced that you and I are perfect for each other that, yeah, just have my keys. And can I have a hug? I just want to hug you. You know, it feels like a good idea. Yeah, alright, there we go. Talk about TV or movies. Do we have like an actual interaction for that? Okay, under small talk. Okay. I forget that we get special interactions depending on what we chose. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't think she liked that too much. Okay, she's enjoying sharing her purpose. She is suffocated by friendship. Whoops. Okay, well, we're gonna keep working on... She's not gonna like that if you keep that up. Okay, well, we're gonna do silly behavior too then. We're gonna make some funny faces. And... okay, then we're going to... do we have anything to give you? We'll give you some catnip. That's a pretty funny gift. Oh, wait. We don't even get to choose. Why do I always think that? Okay, but he liked that. That was good to him. Okay. Yep. Okay, he's got a sense of humor. That's excellent. Okay. Sharing our interests. Ask about your favorite fashion. Fashion isn't really her thing, but, you know, she does kind of have a particular look. So, ask about music. We're gonna really get to know him. Okay, he likes polished fashion. That actually makes some sense for him, you know? Especially the personality we have developed here. Electronica music I didn't expect. Interesting. Oh, you want to fish again? I think if we fish together, that might be enough to get us basically only my second perfect date ever, so that would be kind of nice. And then once that checks off, we'll go ahead and tell a story if that hasn't quite given us the boost we need to get that final bit. How much time do we have? 2 hours. Okay, oh yeah, there we go. Yes, okay, this has been a good date. I think we're gonna go ahead and end the date cheerfully, because I feel like that's, you know, the point. We can go ahead and do that. It is getting late. She's really enjoyed this. He has our key. We are feeling romantically satisfied. Did he just give her a kiss? I was up here reading and I didn't even realize. And we got the portrait even. Oh, she pulled out the guns there. Oh my goodness, wait. They have romance too. I wasn't even doing romantic interactions and they've got romance with each other. Alright. Alright, yep, we're going in. We're going in for the kiss. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, I think he liked it. Oh, he's feeling himself for sure. All right. Pan is feeling a romantic connection and wants to suggest a date. Okay, yeah, we can go on a date. This time it'll be romantic. And I think we're going to keep it here, but I think we have particular goals in mind right now because their relationship is clearly just very intense right away. So I think, you know, we're going to go there. We're going to ask him to be our romantic partner. We are going to go ahead and, let's see, light physical intimacy, hold hands. Okay, now we're romantic partners already. I mean, this is all happening so fast. Okay, use the romantic blanket. Oh, wait, yeah. We need a romantic blanket. We can find room for one of those. Of course it's brown, because, you know. Okay, so we're gonna come over here, watch the stars. We are going to send Scarlett off to do a bit of volunteering. Because I feel like, you know, this could be super awkward with her mom here. Yeah, a walk at 10 p.m. That'll happen. It'd be super awkward with her mom out here just totally flirting with some guy who is not her father, Winter. So yeah, that would be a little awkward, but I forget he has to go around because I have that locked to visitors. Okay, so they're gonna hang out here, cuddle, and look at the stars, being all romantic. What else do we... Okay, we can snuggle with him. That should count. I'm trying to follow these things. We'll have to share food at another time, but I didn't expect that we would get this far on our first date. Okay, we want to talk about woohoo. Let's see. Talk about joys of pregnancy. Talk about marriage already. Wait, how do we... That's got to be a small talk thing. Yeah, that's a small talk thing. Okay, so we'll go to friendly and small talk, and I feel like woohoo is not exactly a small talk sort of thing, but... And they are very satisfied in their relationship. He is hyper excited. I think he knows where this is going. Just saying. We all know where this is going. And again, only the second time I've ever actually used this particular object. It's funny how much I have not really explored Love Struck. Especially considering how much it affects so much of my game. Okay. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. I don't think this date is going to go as well. The interactions we're doing are taking a lot longer. Ooh, it's awfully warm in here, and Oasis and Pan can't seem to keep their hands off of each other. Steamy relationship. Yeah, there is definitely something with these two. It is definitely very much... Oh, you're cold. Okay. I do have one idea of how you all can warm each other up a little bit. Probably need to get the dog off of the blanket, though, so that you can manage that. And go ahead. Yep, okay. Are they going to? Are they going to? Is this it? Are you just... Oh, there we go! We'll, ignore that. What do you... Oh, that's right! It would be her first woohoo. Because she had a science baby, didn't she? Whoops. I didn't even realize. Poor Oasis, her first time is on a blanket in the front yard. At least she doesn't have any, like, really close neighbors or anything. Okay, well, I think they had a pretty good time. I think they're probably going to talk about it a little bit. A little bit of small talk and discuss woohoo and books. She'll talk about how now she can write about it because she's actually experienced it. And that'll be so exciting. And honestly, it's funny because... Oh, she wants to go again. She clearly enjoyed that. I think we need to discuss a few interests and stuff. Maybe build our, like, friendship as well. You know, not to discourage you guys from doing your romantic thing here, but first date, second date. It's technically your second date. Yeah. So I guess we could do that. Yeah. Congratulate on new job. I didn't even know you got a new job, but I mean, I guess, yeah. Oh, wait, that's right. We can do the whole treehouse thing, too. Let's see. Enclosure. Yeah, you guys go ahead and handle that second time. And you go ahead and take care of your needs. Just completely ignore the fact that your mom is going into your treehouse. Totally not doing that. Oh, you're gonna have to cook something for yourself, too. Let's see if there's anything good in here. Let's do something healthy. How about some egg whites and toast? And these two are gonna do what they're gonna do over there. Just don't look out the window. It's best if you don't look out the window. It's actually a good thing that the window doesn't really face that way too much because, you know, that could be an awkward thing for you to see right now. Okay, yep, you have had fun up there. Alright, now you want to be affectionate. Okay, we can do that. We can definitely be affectionate. Let's see. Affection, express fondness. Oh, I did just notice we have a interaction where we have to let him kind of know that if he's hoping to have children, kind of not a thing. Wait, benchside kiss? Benchside kiss. I don't think I've ever seen that interaction before. Okay. What is that actually? What are you on your phone for right now? We're having a moment here. Okay. Oh, you guys are freezing. We really should get you inside. Recite some love poetry. She has literally just written poetry right now. You know, in the middle of the icy cold. Yeah, announce being infertile. We might want to do that at some point. You know, I feel like that would probably be in... But you want to go again? You gotta calm down a little bit. You're gonna wear yourself out. How about an intense kiss? And what do we have for flirting? Flirtation. Let's literally flirt. And blow a kiss. I'm trying to at least get it to that second one here before they both freeze to death. Let's see. Yeah, you are getting chilled. We don't want him to freeze either. Can we ask you to stay the night? Hello. Oh. Well, we didn't quite get there. Alright, well, we're gonna send him home. I was thinking of having him stay the night, but honestly, I think she needs a nap. She probably should take care of herself. Well, that was a date. It was a date, right? Yeah, you guys were definitely doing date things. Excessively. Did you... You know, I told you to cook so that you could eat. You could try actually eating. Alright, apparently we're not the only ones feeling this whole thing with Pan, because one of her friends is calling saying, you are such a great pair, you two should think of something more long-term. So, yeah, even friends are already like, hey, this is serious. This thing between you two is genuine, like, instantly genuine. Oh, and Pan just texted, you're beautiful, inside and outside. Oh, he's so sweet. We should have him come over again. Oh, she's gonna take a quick shower. Before he oh, she's a little late, but that's alright. I know, there's some trash outside. It's a lot to take care of all these pets, you know? If you want to help... Oh my goodness. Who is dropping all these things? I mean, I'm not going to complain so much because that's a lot of money, but like, who keeps dropping all this stuff outside our house? It's kind of weird. And, I mean, look at him. He's cleaning it all up. I mean, have we mentioned how perfect he is? We're going to uproot the trash plant, though. That's a little weird. We'll get rid of that. Really wish people would stop knocking over our garbage, though. Ask if Pan wants children. I think it's, you know, perhaps an important question. I also do want to spend a little more time working on things about pottery. I want to spend a little time talking and just having romantic interactions. He also would like a kid. You know, it's something to consider in the future here. I think we've got a bit of time yet for Oasis. I mean, 34 days. That's more than enough time. She would be an elder probably by the time the child became a teen, but you know, it's always a possibility. Okay, yep, and she is heading over to visit a friend. The stress of waiting to find out about her university acceptance really getting to her, so a friend of hers was like, hey, just come on over, let's hang out, get some tea. So, we're going to do that. Alright, first thing she's going to do is complain about the blizzard. It's like, dude, why did you invite me someplace where there's literally a blizzard going right now? Were you just not even thinking, or what? Then we're gonna brighten his day, because we just, you know, and then complain about the freezing temperature. And it looks like this place is closed, so not even sure why we're here. Is there at least a bathroom so we can go to the bathroom before we come home? Because, yeah, awkward. We're gonna have to get you inside, Diego. Yeah, we're gonna get indoors. It's too cold out here. Even though there's literally no snow blowing. But we're gonna act like we can't see. I think this entire place is unheated as well, so that probably doesn't help the situation. Alright, Diego, let's travel together. And maybe go someplace. Can we, like, change our location? Is that, like, an option ever? I mean, I know when we get invited to a venue, but, like, it would be nice. Maybe we can build a snow pal together. At least do something. Because clearly whoever works here didn't come in, so we're not getting any tea. Maybe we can just build snow pals. Yeah, she's thrilled. I mean, at least it's taking her mind off of her stress. He's cool. Alright, we're gonna cancel this, though, and head back home. It's way too awful here, and I'm worried she's gonna end up freezing to death. There we go. We have been accepted. And we're going to go for the Distinguished Biology degree. So that is, my goal is for us to go to Foxbury. And as you can see, the Distinguished degree helps with the doctor career, gives us benefits. We're going to go with a full course load, no electives. We need 8 classes to graduate, so we'll have 2 terms. And we're going to start off at least from home. I think for the second term, depending on where we are with Oasis, we may actually move into the dorm. I think a dorm would be a fun situation for her because she wants to be social, friend of the world, all of that. Does look like her first semester is going to be a bit of hard work, though. She has 2 presentation boards to work with, so we're going to get both of those set up, and I'm going to get her started on homework, and I am going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and keep on being perfectly you.